All right, hello everyone. I don't know the official winner of the previous game. I am gonna assume it was Sock. Sock seemed to be in the lead. He still had his Archmage. He would have been able to Blizzard a little bit more. Shadowhunter was low on mana. Would have been able to scroll of Town Portal back out. Blade Master was gone. And with the passive healing of the Priest, being able to replenish that army without reinvesting too much, we are now into game number 3. Once again, thank you for watching. If you guys are watching me through Twitch, hi. If you're watching me through YouTube, delayed, hi again. Thanks for watching. Definitely thumbs up the video, follow me, subscribe to me. All of that definitely helps me in terms of relevancy. I know that YouTube's been cracking down on videos just because some people have been putting up child non-friendly videos in the frame of being a children's video, and it's actually really messing with Google's metrics. So yeah, all of that. The casting is live. Yes, the casting is live. I should probably turn on a light, but let's go ahead and say the spawning positions first. Focus is going to be the red orc over here on the top right hand side of Last Refuge. Meanwhile, Sock is going to be the blue human over here on the bottom left. Alright, human versus orc in this 1v1 matchup. Should be some great games once again. So far, yeah, the games have been amazing today. The first game was the recommended game, and then this best of 3. All of them so close, and an absolute pleasure to cast. And having a little bit of fan reaction over here as well makes it more exciting for me. So hopefully the energy is coming through and it is a bit entertaining for you as well. Once again, if you guys have to know by now, if you guys do have an Amazon Prime, consider me for your free Prime subscription. It definitely helps me out, and all it costs you is maybe 5 minutes of your time. Considering I've spent literally months of my time making these videos, and it is a definite way to give me a high five and show me that you appreciate my work. Anyways, let's go ahead and go back after here. Blade Master selling the Scroll of Town Portal, picks up Healing Salve, Clarity Potion, and Speed. Scroll of Speed, no big surprises there. Meanwhile, Archmage sitting at level 2. Oh, no, come on. Right now, level 2. Archmage picks up a Cloak of Shadow, has Claws of Attack +6, and will finish off the remainder of this creep camp as the Blade Master running on down to try and put pressure onto that Archmage. Water Elemental right there. Oh, we could get a little bit of extra damage once more. The Murloc switching sides as the Blade Master going after that Water Elemental, and oh, even that Murloc Tide Runner causing a little bit of problems and padding issues there. A little bit cute once more as the Archmage ready to run out with Footman. So far, Sock has liked that Mountain King strategy throughout this series. So we'll see if he does that once more or if he does go for a Quill Beast. I have liked the Mountain King strategy, and I have liked the Blizzard Thunderclap strategy that seems to be making a resurgence as of late. The Archmage being able to be a little bit further back, and oh, knowing that his opponent would only take out the Ogre Warrior and then finishing off the remainder of the Forest Troll Trapper. That is important, as the Shadowhunter is normally the one to try and get this last bit of experience later on. Also, the Blade Master is still hunting and looking for where exactly that Archmage is. He's going to find him in his neck of the woods and perhaps be a little bit upset as the Blade Master, well, gets in a free shot onto that Footman. Footman now trying to run back the other way. Boots of Speed already on that Blade Master. That Footman knows his days are pretty much numbered as the Water Elemental trying to get some problems, and Ned, well, gets a little bit of damage right there. Beautiful micro there by Sock. If you did not notice, he was causing pathing issues for the Blade Master, and then once he realized that, you know what, the Water Elemental cannot stop him anymore, he did the purposeful attack in order to get that next bit of damage. All right, new Footman coming back the other way. However, Grunt coming in, and the micro is just absolutely phenomenal in this game so far. Footman down to 23 hit points. Speed Scroll trying to get away. Is the Grunt going to be able to get the shot off? Yes, it does. I don't know how physics works. That Grunt looked like it was 15 feet away from that Footman as he finished his swing, but it still hit him in the back. Archmage now with Boots of Speed of his own going to be able to run around. We should be at tier 2 teching the, well, teching to Spirit Lodge, Bestiary, and Shadow Hunter already. All of this at the 5-minute mark of this game. We are already at Keep, getting up a Mountain King. I do not see the dual Arcane Sanctums. There's one, there's two, as it feels like I am already predicting what's going to be happening. Archmage getting in some damage across all of those grunts, but both sides really just trying to feel each other out here. I don't think any side wants to do any sort of, well, strange, any sort of strange strategy at all, because there is a lot riding on this game. A best of 3 series, you generally try to play your best strategy overall as the Blade Master. Oh, Blade Master gonna finish off this Ogre Magi right here. Archmage is off to the side, not quite sure why he allowed the Blade Master to get in free hits there, as the Footmen now making their way over. All right, low hit point Footman down to 73 hit points. It needs to get away and in a hurry. Takes another axe to the back as the Forest Troll Trapper does get taken down. Blade Master very much nearby, wants to get the final shot off on this unit. Mountain King should perhaps be a little bit closer, as you see the Blade Master, well, take 2 shots. Mountain King could have gotten a Stormbolt off, but instead, the Blade Master will live to fight another day. Shadow Hunter off on the other end of the map, doing some creeping away from the action. Forest Troll Trapper is going to get taken out. You really need to position all of your grunts so that they can attack, not allow one of them to actually get ensnared out of position. That's what happened there. One grunt ensnared out of position. This will take a little bit longer, and it's small mistakes like that that actually make a big impact later on. Meanwhile, Illusion Blade Master, is it going to get ignored? I think he realizes that it is. Double Manual of Health being left behind there, as the Mountain King already up to 950 hit points with the help of a Belt of Giant Strength. That is going to increase the likelihood that the Mountain King will not die, but we may not see the large number of Thunderclaps and Stormbolts that we saw in the previous games, which was one of the reasons why Sok was able to take game number 2. Archmage heading back off to the north here. If the Archmage can get to level 4 earlier on, Brilliance Aura is going to make a big impact on the game here, as the Water Elemental, well, absorbing some damage now. Mountain King still in that front line, should get to level 2 here in just a moment. Is he going to sell any items? No, picks up another set of Dust of Appearance and also a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Archmage sitting at level 3 comfortably, as the Blade Master nearby also has a Potion of Greater Healing. All of these items on the Blade Master and the Mountain King lead me to believe that this is going to be an exciting game, especially with the way these players have been playing this matchup so far. All right, Mountain King looking to finish off the Ogre Mauler here. No Spellbreakers to steal this precious Inner Fire, plus 5 additional armor. Also, Bloodlust could have been stolen as well, as you see that Ogre Magi has been casting that across multiple units. Forest Troll Berserker and Forest Troll High Priest will get finished off. Mountain King will stay at level 2. Archmage will stay at level 3, as things are still getting underway here. Archmage looking, perhaps going after the Ogre Lord Creep Camp. Ogre Lord Creep Camp does drop some very powerful items, and the Blade Master sitting at 2, the Shadow Hunter sitting at 3. Is it actually going to get spotted and cleared out? You can see one Water Elemental off to the north. He does spot the Blade Master, gonna try and get in some damage across those units, and knows that the major army is right there. Front door, they are gonna be coming knocking. As you can see, some damage on that Blade Master. One Water Elemental gonna buy some time from the remaining units, as the Mountain King, well, the Mountain King is now healing back up. Healing wards definitely helping out. The remainder of these casters should really be getting into this fight. Why are the sorceresses in the back line? They are absolutely lazy, not joining in on the fight at all. Meanwhile, back across here, you see a Voodoo Lounge is being constructed, and now the Raiders know that something is awry. Mountain King sitting at level 3. Footman back the other way. Blade Master going to be going after some of those units. Blade Master going after the Sorceress here. Tome of Intelligence. Mountain King should be picking that up. Yes, he will pick it up before teleporting away as they head back down to the south. Spellbreakers rejoining in on the fight. Voodoo Lounge nearly done. Going to bring home field advantage with the army, and that could potentially be a problem here. As you see, Voodoo Lounge on a Blade Master makes him nearly invincible, since he's able to heal, get some mana, wind walk some more, get in and out of the fight. duck, dodge, duck, dive, weave, and dodge. As we now looking at the water elemental just simply walking through here. Mountain King, does it spot the high ground? Spellbreaker is going to go ahead and engage. Mountain King already revealed. As you see the Blade Master taking a lot of damage already. Voodoo Lounge up on the high ground. Potion of Healing, is it going to be spotted? Priest now spots the high ground issue as the Priest now need to back off. Blade Master unable to catch back up. Spellbreakers going to be stealing some of that Spirit Link as the Archmage gets to level 4. Very important. Healing Ward now in the back lane. The Spirit Walkers need to try and get to it, but it is very difficult to get to aside from a disenchant. All right, another Healing Ward could be placed down here in just a moment, and that is going to be absolutely important as a Priest gets taken down once more. Grunt now taken down here. Another Healing Ward in that back line. Spellbreakers could try and finish things off here. 135 critical strike. Grunt now taken down. Mountain King does have enough mana. Has also the Helm of Valor, which could be causing some problems as the Blade Master unable to get there. Shadowhunter finishes off the Healing Ward as the lines fighting are just absolutely getting demolished. 44 compared to 49. Another Spirit Walker going to get taken down. There it goes. Spellbreakers looking to finish off some of more of these units as the Peons are joining in on the fight. All right, a quick Hex onto the Mountain King. Mountain King trying to finish off some units. Another Stormbolt and takes down another Spirit Walker. Units trying to get away again as the Archmage does have level 2 Brilliance Aura, which is incredibly important in this fight so far. Water Elemental is trying to fight back out. Water Elemental is getting disenchanted, losing a good significant portion of their hit points as the Blade Master is still fighting its way through. Shadowhunter getting up to level 4 now as the Blade Master still dishing out that damage. Kodo Beast unable to catch up to Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker somehow actually made some distance there, but now will it be able to back off Stormbolt onto the Kodo Beast? Kodo Beast down to 236. Is there a healing wave coming in? There has to be a healing wave. There it is, but a bash comes in as well. Down goes the Kodo Beast as the Spellbreaker gets lost in the process. So I guess net neutral there as the Blade Master now tries to back off. Voodoo Lounge, which was giving a lot of items. Blade Master coming back in for more as the Raiders are now coming in to engage again. Water Elementals, Archmage low on mana. And wow, 42 compared to 44. The amount of mana is the big difference right here. The Blade Master still with the Potion of Greater Healing. And the Shadowhunter perhaps should be using some Clarity Potions. Mountain King now getting up to level 4 here. Gonna go ahead and try to bash its way through out again. Mountain King up to 1325 hit points. And that is the reason why he has yet to be taken out. Also adding in a little bit of extra armor as well as the Stormbolt goes down on the Raider for extra effort. 40 supply compared to 40 supply. Mountain King trying to back away. Spirit Link, poor peasant, now taken down right there as the Mountain King uses a Clarity Potion. Are we going to be seeing anything else? Archmage needs a Clarity Potion as well, down to, well, sub 40 mana. All right, Clarity Potion onto the Archmage. Does he get a Scroll of Town Portal? No, not yet. Both sides. Continuing all of this here. Thank you, Hacky, for sub-hyping. I don't even know how many people are even subbing right now. I need to get that all set up, don't I? Anyways, Mountain King, actually, I think that'd be a distraction during the actual cast if you see all of the animations. Like, I'll try to keep the YouTube videos strictly for if you want to enjoy some good casts as well. And I will hopefully be able to talk with the Twitch viewers a little bit later. As we see an invisible water elemental walking away here. It looks as though the Ogre Lord was taken out. No real reason to be backing off out of there. What item was dropped? It looks like it was a Hood of Cunning, Intelligence, and Agility that could be given to the Shadowhunter, but the Blade Master wants that extra bit of damage, now sitting at plus 19, as we now see, well, Spirit Link cast across multiple units. Mountain King wandering around here, up to, what, 1155 mana, 1155. Make sure, yes, the Ogre Lord is in fact gone. Archmage is sitting at level 4, may get to level 5 off of this creep camp here. And would he actually go for level 3 Brilliance Aura first? With the Mountain King being as high level as it is and needing mana, I wouldn't be surprised by it. But then again, the Water Elementals want to make sure that they're not easily disenchanted away. You can make a case for both. Casters, the sorceresses also have the adept training as well, which allows them to have more mana, which is going to be incredibly important. All right, Inner Fire quickly being stolen. Bloodlust on that Mountain King. Tome of Agility, Archmage at level 5 quickly backs off, knowing, you know what, I don't want any of the experience. Give it all to that Mountain King, who will not be getting level 5 just quite yet. Blade Master is at 4. Shadow Hunter is just shy of 5. Does have a Mana Stone though, so the mana happy Mountain King in game number 1 or game number 2 may turn into a mana happy Shadow Hunter in game number 3. Gargantuan Sea Turtle, Mountain King, Stormbolt trying to finish off the Gargantuan Sea Turtle here. A lot of quick bashes. That Mountain King attacking very quickly. Dust of Appearance, no Blade Master around. Ring of Protection +3, and that's exactly what the Mountain King needed. 4 armor on a 1375 hit point unit is scary. 9 armor on a 1475 hit point unit is absolutely terrifying, because each point of armor adds an effective 6% more hit points. So 54% more effective hit points to 1365. You need to do about 2,000 points of damage, right? No, 2,200 points of damage, 2,100 points of damage to that Mountain King, and that Mountain King will also be being healed by the priest as well. So that does start to add up over time. All right, no adept training there. Actually, a big surprise that there's no adept training on the priest. Archmage, level 5. Mountain King, level 4. Blade Master sitting at level 4. All of the creep camps save for the one in the corner. And that Gargantuan Sea Turtle may actually be the difference right there, as a priest gets caught in transit. All right, with that priest getting taken down, it looks as though the Mountain King is not 100% sure he wants to try and engage to get to level 5 here. Let's take a look. Sorceress is right there. Rest of the army is spotted. There's Dust of Appearance. And, well, the Blade Master correctly backs off in time. Mountain King lying in wait. Archmage is going to go ahead and aggro all of these units. Important to note, the human player does not have a Scroll of Town Portal, so no quick get out of jail free card if he gets caught in a very, very bad creepjack. Let's see what's going to be the follow-up play. No expansions. A lot of Spirit Link cast across multiple units. Mountain King quickly diving into this fight, as we are going to be looking at the Gargantuan Sea Turtle in that front line. Will get taken down, but since it is chaos damage, it doesn't deal bonus damage to those Spellbreakers, who are normally bad frontline units. The Murloc Nightcrawler, on the other hand, spreading that poison love across multiple units there. Archmage, does it pick up another Ring of Protection +3? Wow. The Archmage is going to be difficult to take out as well, as the Mountain King. The Mountain King perhaps could actually give the Potion of Invulnerability to the Archmage and then have, what is that, 12 armor? At 12 armor, the Mountain King and 1450 hit points, it may be nearly unstoppable, as we now see the barracks getting knocked on by the Raiders. Do we have, I can't tell if we have, pillage? Nope, no pillage there, as we now get into the fight back down here. Let's take a look at the population. Here comes the fight. Wind Riders joining in on the fight. Spirit Link getting cast across multiple units. Mountain King, Stormbolt. No Thunderclap there. Spellbreakers all in that front line. Archmage does not have Blizzard, as the attacks are coming across very, very heavily. Water Elementals trying to get into position. No easy mass AoE this time around, as the units are coming back from the other way. All right, Water Elemental trying to fight back here. It is level 3 Water Elementals. Spellbreakers going after some of those units, as well as you see a 195 critical strike, which is rather low for a level 5 Blade Master. Archmage now being forced to back off here, trying to get some distance, but he is fighting up a hill, and those Spellbreakers, who do have a bit of range, may end up, well, missing their targets. All right, let's take a look at this. Spellbreaker purposely pulling to the back right there. Nicely done. 284 critical strike. That is some high damage indeed, as the Sorceress now backs off. Mountain King, or Blade Master, is going to get taken down. No, 513 critical, as he uses the Potion of Healing just in time, as the Spellbreakers perhaps feed back some damage off again. All right, in comes a Raider. Raider quickly getting caught in transit, though, as units coming in from home are actually running straight into the human army. But who is winning out? Focus seems to be doing a lot of the chasing, which means, well, Sock is doing all of the running. That is not a good thing. Scroll of Healing quickly being used. Water Elemental being dropped back down. Damage, well, a lot of disenchant going back either way. Kodo Beasts are eating 2 Spellbreakers, which is absolutely huge. And it looks like Focus is going to be able to slowly win this battle of attrition, taking down all of these units. Archmage in serious trouble. Blade Master still alive after a beautiful healing wave. 232 critical strike. Archmage now with the Potion of Invulnerability does stay alive. Mountain King still have a potion of invulnerability himself, trying to fight back every which way. He's down to 800 or 900 hit points as the Mountain King does not have enough mana. Archmage is trying to just run back again. The Sorceress is low on mana as we see an ensnare onto a Spellbreaker. 62 supply compared to 56. Spellbreaker's trying to go back another side here. Well, 2 Spellbreakers could get lost in just a moment as the Kodo Beasts have finished digesting their targets. Mountain King does not have enough mana. Is it getting stolen? I'm not sure, but now the Shadow Hunter at 6 has Big Bad Voodoo. Big Bad Voodoo. Well, invulnerable targets. The Mountain King needs to be able to land that Stormbolt and save mana for a Stormbolt as well. Just in case. There's only 2 priests. We need to see some more priests stocked back up, as well as the Mountain King now using that Clarity Potion alongside that Archmage. A couple of ensnares now coming in. There's a Voodoo Lounge up on the high ground. Sorcerer's going to go ahead and engage Spellbreakers or Spirit Walkers up in that front line. All of those casters in the back line trying to fight back here. Mountain King does not have that much mana, trying to really regain control of the situation as the Spellbreaker is now taken down. Casters continuing to fight here. Priest trying to rejoin in. Blade Master should be able to get in some damage as the Shadow Hunter is still in the back. Does the Mountain King have mana? The Mountain King... Well, Mountain King is still in that front line position, has enough mana for a Stormbolt, which is all that really matters. And now that the Mountain King doesn't have... Well, nope, still has mana. That was a bash that I saw earlier. Still looking to fight their way through. 272 critical strike. Another bash coming across. Blade Master at level 6 could pick up a potion of mana and then just use Blade Storm. Sock down to 27 supply. Things not good. Stormbolt onto a Spirit Walker. I believe he was in the ethereal form. Well... And an ethereal form Spirit Walker standing next to a 75 mana level 5 Mountain King is just asking for it. Blade Master gonna go ahead and get into position. Water Elemental trying to close in on that distance. Only a single guard tower. Focus pretty much can well, attack move with this army to get the win. The Blade Master at such high damage at level 6. Shadow Hunter in a good spot as well. And what can really be done as that time life does come to an end. Mountain King with enough for 2 Stormbolts. Stormbolting the Kodo Beast. Kodo Beast, well, still alive for a little while longer. Are we going to see a Big Bad Voodoo being used? It doesn't look like it. It could have been level 3 Hex. For all we knew, as the Shadow Hunt, or as another... Well, another Raider gets taken down. Archmage fighting an uphill battle, but this game is going to be coming to an end. No Blade Storm, no Big Bad Voodoo, but we know that, well, it could have happened. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.